Welcome to the shop, guys. Today we're going to be doing a little review on some handles. So I got a shipment in from Whiskey River again today, and I picked up two of these things. These are 14-inch full-size double bit handles. So I guess you could ask right off the bat why, right? Well, why? Because you can. So I'm going to be mounting, I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm going to be hanging, I've got two old axe heads. One, I got this Marshall Wells handmade. And the guy I got this from, he's an old timer. He's dead now, and he gave me that. And then I've got this Collins Legitimus from another old timer who's not dead. So to me, something like this, being a novelty, sure, but also to be able to have a wall hanger that's not taking up 36 inches of space. So we can condense it down. And then also, I suppose this would come in really handy on, say, like a Sunday afternoon after you've had a six-pack in you, right? I'm sure you can find all kinds of things to do with this. So pick these guys up, and a couple points I want to touch on this here in a second. And then this guy. Look at that sapwood. Absolutely beautiful. Just almost pure heartwood. Just a couple little patches, right, of sapwood. So that's the 30C. And then I also grabbed a 32-inch double bit. So pretty excited. Get some stuff hung. So the review. I've done reviews on Whiskey River, two of them, so this will be my third. And they do have excellent quality. Now, with that being said, this channel, my reviews are non-biased, 100% non-biased. And I don't have any sponsors. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep it that way, because as soon as a sponsor starts paying a content creator to promote something, stuff starts getting jaded pretty quick, right? So to me, and on this channel, we're going to do straight up non-biased reviews. So with that being said, I will say Whiskey River has some phenomenal products, and you're not going to find this anywhere else, right? This is probably the smallest double bit axe handle ever made. Okay, so with that being said, I'm not sure if you can see how it looks like it's bent right here. It looks like it's going this way. That one's exactly the same. It looks like it's bent this way. Okay. And this is the 32. You see that? Appears to be bent. It looks like the eye's coming out that way. Now, if we can look closer, there's a lot more wood taken out right here. Okay? That's on all three of these. All three of these has it. So my question is it actually bent, or is there just more wood on this side? All right, so that's the question, right? Is that sucker off? And it's hard to tell, you know. There could be some optical illusions happening here. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna assume that this side wasn't, when it was on the lathe, this side didn't grind down enough, and not that the whole eye is crooked. So that's not the only issue that I have with these handles. So on Whiskey River it says 3 inches. Now, got the caliper here. Here's the issue. At the widest point, this one is just over 2 8/10. And at the widest on this one, almost 2 9/10. All right, and here we have 2 9/10. And that one, 2 9/10. Now the smaller of the double bits is almost 2 7/10. It's not huge, but when we take into account, you know, a distorted or a crooked eye, there's no wiggle room. And regardless of what you do, there's a gap there. It's not, there's nowhere to make up the room. So my conclusion on these is that there are some flaws in them. The big full-size eyes, you're not going to fill it out. The smaller full-size eyes, which is off by like a 1/4 inch shorter, it's going to fill those out just fine. On the 32, I would say that I was expecting it to be a little bit thinner. But you know what they say, you can always take some away, but you can't add back to it, right? So this might be a candidate for getting something, doing a little shaping on. Now, this bad dog, man, can you see? Look at this. This thing. You may be of the school that it needs to be all sapwood, yada, yada. You know, I understand the concept and the history of that. From what reading I've done, there's nothing wrong with heartwood as far as the structural integrity. And that sapwood has a little bit more spring to it, so it's going to absorb some of the shock in the swing. So I get that. Me personally, I love seeing heartwood streaks through my handle, and to be able to get it to where it's opposite, to where I just have sapwood streaks. I was going to build this for a customer, but I think I'm going to order another one, and I'm keeping this one for myself. Boom. So I'm going to try to get my hands on a 4-pound jersey, right? 4-pound jersey. So super excited about that. Yeah. Absolutely silly. I love it. I love it. I'm going to order more of these. They're like 20 bucks, I think. 20 bucks for these, somewhere around there, 20, 22 bucks. Yeah. Some double bit throwers. So yeah, that's that. I've been working on throwing handles. A lot of throwing handles lately. So this is a white oak thrower on a Flying Fox. So I broke down, I've been buying some new heads. Broke down, got the Flying Fox head. Really digging the Flying Fox. There's a couple issues on this, and I just picked up another Flying Fox. This is going to be a whole nother video, so I'll do a whole nother review on that. Couple issues with the console. I've got the 5-pound faller coming in. Picked that up from Sheldon Forestry Supplies. They had the best deal. So if you're looking for the cheapest, best deal on the 5-pound faller from Council, I found that at Sheldon Hill Forestry. I'll do another video on that one also, and I'll put a better information on how to find that. But yeah, super excited. I got a whole bunch of stuff I've been working on. Haven't been posting that much videos because I've just been grinding on these throwers. Getting this template down, getting the balance down. I'm working it out on 3 different patterns. I'm actually 4. I'm doing 5. I'm doing the Super Scout, the Plum National Super Scout, 1 3/4 pound. The Flying Fox, I'm doing the Bad Axe, and I'm doing, or no, not the Bad Axe, the Axe Gang. And then I'm doing these guys. So that's the Prandy. That's the Prandy Yankee. Super excited about these guys. And then that's the Prandy German head. So that's a Rhineland pattern, right? Not to be confused with the Hudson Bay Collins Legitimus. Absolutely nothing to do with the Collins Legitimus right there. So yeah, so I'm working them out on, and these have the same eye. So yeah, 5 different heads, and getting the balance right on all those. I'm throwing half hour, trying to hit half hour, 45 minutes a day on the target. And the target, I need a new target now. It's just getting demolished. So I'm throwing left-handed, right? Throw left-handed to put extra pressure on the handles. So I'm getting tons of drops. I'm hitting on the handle to the target and just abusing the crap out of these handles, trying to see their weaknesses. I've been running hard maple, okay? So I got a bunch of hard maple for super cheap from a cabinet shop. And I've been making templates out of the maple, so the dimensions were right, so I started making handles out of them. They take color for staining way better than the oak and the hickory does. So you'd actually be pretty surprised at how well maple holds up. I was blown away, super blown away. So might actually make some of those handles in hard maple. Definitely doing the white oak, which is what we have around here, doing the white oak, and I've got hickory, and then probably get into some laminates. So I've got a bunch of old black oak burl. So that's exciting. So, and that'll all come. That's to come in other videos. But yeah, I just want to touch the axe handle haul today, and give you guys a little heads up on what to expect if you're getting into these little 14 inchers. So I would still say I recommend picking them up at 20 bucks for the novelty of something like that. Super cool. So hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next time.